Circle Pad Pro and Monster Hunter. Okay, anyways, I'm lighting a cigarette and you can just wait while I light this. So, we all know I suck ass at consistently uploading videos. That's nothing new. Oh yeah, that's gone. So, I was wanting to do, along with normal videos, like discussions of topics of discussion? Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Anyways, I was wanting to do like a retrospective of Mario, but specifically Mario 1, Mario 3, maybe Super Mario World, but specifically New Super Mario Brothers, and then the New Super Mario Brothers 2 / 3D Land. Maybe one or the other. Or both at the same time. I don't know. Either way, I'll do that still, just later. Actually, I might do that first, still. But what I want to do is a retrospective of Pokémon. I want to take Generation 1 and do 2 episodes of... Ow. I want to take Generation 1 and do 2 episodes of that. I'm going to do 1 episode focusing mainly on basics, a small chunk of the story, gameplay, controls, Pokemon, the types of Pokemon, etc. And then the second episode would be basically just my experience playing it as a 10-year-old kid. Now I'm talking about, you got a Game Boy Pocket or a Game Boy Brick. Well, I had the Pocket, Game Boy Pocket, 2 AA batteries, the cartridge, and a flashlight if you're playing at nighttime, you know. I mean, good old-fashioned console, cartridge, link cable, friends. I actually had those. Wait, I still do. Anyways. Talk about all that, and then go into Generation 2, 2 episodes. Generation 3, 2 episodes. Generation 4, 5, and the sequel would get its own. But, you know, I would do Generation 5, Episode 1, what it added, basically what each generation added, right? And then in Generation 5 I'd do Episode 1, what it added, my experiences, and then the sequel being both anything it added and the experience, which was, it was there, it was fun once. I'm playing it again, but I don't know. But then all that's going to lead up to is the hype video. It's twice the hype, 3 times the hype, because it's in 3D. Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, which would like to take this moment again to assure you I came up with the title of my videos, X and Y, being Topic A, Topic B, discussions between the two and how they might even intermingle between each other. Go to Facebook. But then they really, that was around summer of last year, I think. I came up with that around the summer of last year, and I've just been doing videos here and there for the hell of it. Literally like, what, 10 views per video? I don't fucking care. But yeah, so there's that. And then at the January, I believe the date was January 8th, they announced, it was either 8th or 9th, and they announced your new 3D Pokemon Adventure is soon to happen later this year in like 8 months. 9, don't know. 9? 10. 9 months. It's being released in October. Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, with hugely coincidental titles that mix with my show's title. Whatever. I don't care. Actually, I do care. Because I came up with mine first. And anyone who had X and Y in their titles, they came before. And I didn't know about it. I mean, there might be like hundreds of shows like that. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that crap. You don't pay attention to my crap. See? It's full circle. It's a full circle. It's a beautiful circle. But, it's coming out, and I'm stoked. Since the days of having it in a little cartridge on a tiny little cramped screen, when you had 8-bit games, black and white graphics, 8-bit graphics, black and white games, and they throw out Pokemon Stadium, and you're just like, oh man, full 3D Pokemon adventure. And we kind of got it on the GameCube, you know, Pokemon Coliseum with a story mode, which was totally fun and mind-blowing as a child when I played it. And then they did a sequel to that, which was just like an extension of it, basically. Redo everything you did the first time as a different character with a few more additional things. It was amazing. It was fun. It was fun, and it was all Pokemon, all 3D, all the time. But it was console. I didn't get to carry it around with me and play it with my friends and be like, oh, let's trade some Pokemon. Hey, let's battle in 3D. It's like, you know, we didn't have that. But soon, in October, we will. So what I want to do is a basic explanation of Pokemon from Generation 1 that I know it as, you know, and I can give a brief history of, you know, they had blue and green, oh, what was it? They had red and green, and then blue, which fixed any bugs. Well, it fixed a lot of the major bugs. There were still bugs. But they got blue in Japan, and then when they released it in America, we got red and blue, which was basically just modified versions of blue. So, there's that. And that's what I want to do. Generation 1, I'll focus on only one game. You know, I'll have a brief thing. Pokemon Yellow follows the cartoon, which was still cool at that time, and then now it's just whatever. It's got its merits, I guess. Kinda. My opinion. But, you know, Generation 2, talk about Crystal at the end. Generation 3, maybe talk about Emerald at the end. Very small mention of the remakes, but really the remakes aren't what I'm going to be focusing on. It's the main games and what they brought to the table. And again, my experiences playing them as I did play them for the very first time. Me and my friends as we played. My friends and I as we played. My friends and me as we played. One of those. This is a one-take video. I'm not editing this. I'm sorry. I don't have time for that shit. But yeah. And that is, it's gonna be like a Pokemon retrospective. It's gonna be amazing for me. I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing this. Again, it's for me. It's for me to have fun, to just talk about it. And then for your viewing pleasure, if you're like, hey, I'm bored, let's see what this guy's going to talk about Pokemon. Alright, I like Pokemon. I fucking hate Pokemon, let's see why this guy likes it. Whatever, I don't know. And from the very first Game Boy... Shut up, phone, I don't care if you're dying. From the very first Pokemon game on the Game Boy... So where it'll be now on the Nintendo 3DS... may or may not include support for the Circle Pad Pro, which I just got in today. It's awesome. It's probably a little blurry, but whatever. And that's that. And that's what it's going to be. Yeah, so, peace.